Hey, Tom, can't taxes be tough nowadays?
They sure can be, Tim.
Yeah, like all that math in your head. How do you ever do it?
I just make up numbers. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, now new indie retro brand has come out with an indie retro calculator.
Really?
Yeah, so it does all the things that a calculator from 1980 would do.
Wow.
It's got all 10 numbers, all 10 of your favorite numbers.
Cool.
It's got a decimal point.
Nice.
It's even got an 11th number, 00.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. So when you're doing money, you don't have to hit zero twice.
You can add it up really, really quick.
Very
Now,
cool.
It's got the 4 big ones. It's got addition. It's got subtraction. It's got division.
No way.
Yeah, they put division into it. And it's got the multiplication.
Oh, wow. It's got everything you'll need.
Yeah, and it can do up to 6 digits.
But let me ask you, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make really loud clacking noises when you push buttons?
Well, no, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? I'm not into it.
Well, no. But you know what you will be into?
What?
The 6th digit, which I already mentioned.
Ooh, I'm sold.
Oh, me too.
I'm heading down there to buy one right now.
And that's if you write into us by August 8th, you will get a free.
That's right, folks. A free
calculator button.
Nice. What a deal. Email us
At
by August
Tuesday
8th
is the new Thursday.
at tuesdayisthenewthursday at gmail.com and get your free calculator button today.
Cha-ching! Hello and welcome from Pina Coladas to Spider-Man. Welcome to episode 6 of Tuesday is the New Thursday, the podcast that makes your aimless Tuesday into a day of celebrate. Sitting across from me is my co-host, billionaire and tycoon Tom Izzo.
Hello.
And I'm your co-host, Tim Donaldson. I have $32 in my wallet. Okay, hi Tom.
Hey Tim, how you doing?
Good. How you excited for today?
I sure am. Money's always been my specialty. Anyone who knows me outside of the podcast can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm always raking in the big money. I'm
Big
all
money.
about the big money.
Me too. That's why I started this podcast.
For money.
For money. I don't care about my fans.
Yeah.
I don't care about my family. I care about one thing in this world.
And what's that, Tim?
That's profit. That's the green.
Nice.
That's
nice.
the green, physical green. And I'm not talking about weed for all ya dope heads.
60s hippie asshole. Get a job.
Yeah, get a job. But take your sunglasses and tie-dye shirts off and put the tie and the suit on. 'Cause this is International fucking Dollar Day.
Happy International fucking Dollar Day.
Alright, so being an entrepreneur can be tough. Tom
Sure
and
can.
I have fucking business advice for you today.
We sure do. And if you don't curse with every single sentence you say, then you're in the wrong business,
Then
my friend.
turn this fucking podcast off.
You fuck.
You fuck. Come on. Alright, we got business advice coming up. Yeah! Whoa! Fucking money! Fuck you! Ah! Ah! Okay, just before we start, we'd like to take this time to thank our fans for tuning into our show. Without you, we wouldn't have a show, and we really appreciate all of you. Back to money. Okay, here's the money tips. Tip number 1. Fucking our email. We say it all the time on the fucking show. tuesdayisthenewthursday at gmail.com. You type that in to your browser, then you hook up your PayPal account to to the email. You send us $200, okay? And then you type in a joke. If we like the joke, we'll send you $200 back with interest. If it's a shit joke, well, we're keeping the $200. Okay?
But we might use it anyway.
But we might
That's how
use-
business works
That's
sometimes.
yeah.
It's a rough world out there. You gotta be ready. You gotta fight with the dogs. You gotta deal with the sharks.
You gotta, we're teaching you business lessons. And rule number 1 in business is you're gonna get fucked.
Oh, yeah,
That's rule number 1.
In fact, get used to it, people. Get used to it getting fucked in every hole you got.
And at least we're doing it in a loving way.
Absolutely. You get to hear our show. You gotta pay us. You gotta spend money to make money, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, but at least when we fuck you, we're gonna kiss you on the back of the neck. Okay, tip number 2. You gotta aim big, people. Gangnam Style? Fucking, of course you do. Of course you know fucking Gangnam Style. We emailed Psy, and we're in talks with getting Psy on our show.
That's the kind of elbows we rub with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. We kissed him on the back of the neck. He's coming on the fucking show.
Yeah, get ready. We don't have an official date yet, but it'll be soon. It'll be soon.
We're in talks with Psy himself. And then we emailed PewDiePie. You know who PewDiePie is?
He's gonna be on the show.
He's
We don't have a
gonna be
date,
on the-
but he's gonna be on the show.
He's got the most fucking subscribers on the YouTube. Look at what fucking network you're on right now, people.
Alright. In addition to going big, you gotta go big with the people you're dealing with. You gotta go big with the money you're putting into it. Tim and I, we put all of our savings into this project, and look, it's feeding us back already. We're making money. You guys are sending in your jokes. You guys are sending in your $200. We're getting PewDiePie. We're getting Gangnam Style, and we're rising through the charts. Soon we'll pass PewDiePie. We'll be number 1 subscriber.
We'll be number 1, and we'll be passing Psy. That's what our interviews are gonna be about. We're gonna say, how do you feel being number 2 now?
Yeah, absolutely. To both of them. It's going to be the same interview.
It's gonna be the same, yeah.
And they're both going to have the same response. I'll tell you that now. It's going to be, what? Whoa! And that's going to be us fucking them.
Yeah. And also, we need the sound of us kissing them on the back of the neck, because we're not bad guys.
Exactly. We're going to do it tenderly. We're not rough. We're not crass about how we're gonna be doing this. We're not gonna fish their asshole. We're gonna lube it up. We're gonna gently slip in there.
Yeah, we're very nice, loving guys. Yeah, so we'll be excited to have those guys on the show. Again, thanks for tuning in to Tuesday is the New Thursday. Another financial tip. Tip number 3. If you're starting out low, try and break a world record. Try and see how much bubble gum you can fit in your mouth.
How long you could stay on a Ferris wheel in one sitting.
How long you can stand on stilts for.
How many bullets you can take before dying.
How many ferns you can balance on your arms.
Tip number 5. Ask other people for money. People who won't ask for it back. Parents, brothers, family members that I didn't mention.
People
friends
on the street.
Oh, absolutely. Say, I'll pay you back tomorrow. You never see him again.
You never see him again.
Easy peasy.
This is one of my favorites. This is how I got money to start a podcast. I would go into parking lots and I would say, hey, my car's broke down. I need $20 for gasoline. And I would say, I'll guarantee you, I'll pay you back. Here's my phone number. I'm Tim Donaldson. And I don't call him back. That's the secret. And
That's the key.
Yeah, and another thing, I didn't actually say Tim Donaldson. I actually said Barack
Obama. I know Tim's style.
Yeah.
I know how he works.
And a lot of times they'll say, you're president of the United States, aren't you?
Of course you're trustworthy.
Of course you're
They don't say that anymore, but they used to.
Yeah, I voted for you. And then I'll give them a handshake and I'll say, of course you did. Of course you did. You made a right decision. And then I'll kiss them on the back of the neck. Because I just fucked them.
I have a similar strategy. I put on some ratty looking clothes, some real shit rags. I go outside and I sit in the street and I say, buddy, I haven't eaten in 3 days. Can you help a brother out? And sure enough, they give me money. And as soon as they take out their wallet, I snatch it. I take it. And I say, I'll pay you back later as I'm running away. And then I give them a kiss on the back of the neck because they just got fucked.
Tip number 8. Here's a new tip. So what I like to do is I like to make cuts, okay? You gotta think about what you need in your life, what you don't need in your life. What you need in your life, not much, people. You're spending money on unnecessary things. You don't need a TV. You don't need to listen to the media. You don't need a telephone. You don't need to talk to your friends. You just need to think about ways to make money. You don't need that much food. You know, there's free food in
Trash bins. Your neighbor's fridge. Anywhere you look, you'll find food.
Join a gym, fucking run outside, you fucking asshole.
Or borrow someone else's subscription. Say you pay him back.
Or you slip under the turnstile. Nobody notices. You think people are actually looking at who's in the gym?
Or slip in the bathroom at Walmart and complain that you hurt your neck real bad.
They'll give you free food.
And free money.
That's the easiest way to make money. You gotta hurt yourself.
Whiplash, people. Say it with me. Whiplash.
Another thing, you go into Walmart, you take a hammer, you bang yourself in the leg a couple times, people are gonna give you money. Why am I the only one who does this? I do this twice a year. I make $100,000 each time I do it. I've got 100 grand now.
Been doing it for a long time, too.
And then you know what I do to each cashier? I kiss them on the back of the neck. I fucked them. I fucked them good.
Hell yeah. Oh, absolutely. That is the way to do it.
Are you ready for fucking World Series Game 2?
Let's do it. I am pumped. Here comes Pirates Cove. It sucks. Enjoy.
I got the most wealthy pirate that ever existed. Black Sam. Samuel Bellamy. $120 million. You know how much money that was worth back in his day?
I'm gonna guess $120 million.
That's right, but it was worth more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like he had all the money.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of money to have.
He was so good that it was like he robbed everyone. And I'm gonna tell you 10 legal tips that he did back in the day that are still legal that you can do at home. You can use to make your
$120 million.
Okay, number 1. He bought spices in other countries and sold them for more. You can still do that. Go and buy salt. Go and buy sugar. Go and buy pepper. Go and buy other spices. Sell them for more than you bought them for, because that's how you make money. Number 2. He would bring new substances into new countries and would market and sell them as interesting new things to buy. You know, he took tigers from Africa, brought them to America. He'd sell them for money. That's how you do it, people. You know, they're free tigers. There's free tigers everywhere. There's free tigers in India. There's free tigers in South America. There's free tigers in Africa. And nobody's making money off these things. You know who did? Fucking pirates. Number 3. He sold paintings that he claimed weren't originals, even though they weren't. Or no, they were originals. Who fucking wrote this fucking script? They're fucking fired. He wrote paintings. He sold paintings. Who the fuck wrote this fucking script? I'm serious. We're fucking firing him. This is bullshit. Oh, he's an intern? What? He's not getting paid? Good. Fucking fired. Okay, number 3. He sold paintings that he claimed were original, even though they weren't. A great way to make money, you know? You fucking take a poster of the Mona Lisa, you make it look like a painting. Guess what? You got the Mona Lisa now. These are legal things, people. Number 4, he killed people in high positions for nations he wasn't working for. You know who would arrest him? The nations that he wasn't working for. But guess what? He ain't working for them, people. Number 5, he stole most of the fortune that he had stolen before his shipmates knew about how much the fortune was. He steals $100. I'm using $100. It's a nice, easy number. But you shouldn't be wasting time with low numbers like $100. So he steals $100. he tells everyone else, hey, we stole $5. Guess who just got $95? Fucking pirates, people. Number 6, he stole the opium to opium addicts. That's legal. He did it on the sea. Anything's legal on the sea. That's what you gotta do. You gotta get a pirate ship. You gotta become a pirate. That's a legal way to make money, people. Number 7, he allowed gay men as shipmates, and he would ask them to take a smaller cut for being gay. Legal. Number 8, just like being gay, he was also religious tolerant. He would tax people for that. Again, this is a brilliant way to make money, you know? Oh, you're a weird man who likes marrying 1,000,000 8-year-olds? I'm gonna tax you for that. Legal, people, as long as you have ships. Number 9, he had elections just like a democracy, and he would take money for entering the election. Legal things, people. Also, he got a perfect record every time because he would kill the people who didn't vote for him. Very interesting. And everyone had to vote. Okay, also, number 10, he owned prostitutes. It was kind of a pimp figure. It was legal because he needed them to develop a relationship with a man first. That's how you do it. You know, most prostitutes, they just go in and they say, hey, I'm gonna sell you money for sex. Whereas these prostitutes, he would say, you make sure you develop a relationship with a man, then we're gonna fuck him. You're gonna buy stuff. He's gonna buy jewelry for you. Then you fucking dump him. You steal money from them before you dump him. And guess what? You just got a legal prostitute. Pirate facts are done. Conspiracy Corner is up. Fucking vote for Pirates Cove again. We're reaching 300 votes this week, people. Conspiracy Corner now. Pirates Cove is getting 300 votes, though. Here you go.
Hello, and welcome to Conspiracy Corner. So today, for International Dollar Day, I can talk to you about big businesses and how they make a joke out of our farce of a democracy. And I can talk to you about the Illuminati and how they pull all the strings and run our fickle government. But I'm not going to do that today. Today I'm going to talk about the Illuminati and how it has taken control of Disney and represents itself throughout the world. Evidence number 1. Look at the Walt Disney logo, the signature that plays before every movie he releases. Did you ever notice that the Illuminati symbol is staring you right in the face? Look at the W, the dot on the I, and the Y at the end. 666. It's right there, people. All you have to do is look. All you have to do is look for it. And more evidence, you ask? Look at Scrooge McDuck, the representative of the Illuminati through the Disney world. You ever find it interesting that even though he is wealthy and a jerk and is named after the Christmas Carol guy who was reformed by ghosts and mysticism, he never receives any consequences and maintains his status quo as a big jerk? That is representative of the Illuminati if I've ever seen one. He jumps into a pile of gold every episode. And if you need more evidence than that, just look at the famous Season 2, Episode 23, Yuppie Ducks from DuckTales. Right in the background, when he's getting a physical at the doctor's office, there's an eye chart that literally says verbatim, ask about the Illuminati. I'll leave a picture of it in the description so you can see for yourself. And this is back in the late 80s, 1989 to be exact, when not a lot of people on this Earth's location, unaware of the Illuminati's presence, they were revealing themselves slowly, taking their role as the leader of our free world and the rest of the nations. And if that's not evidence enough as well, look at episode 1, season 1, number 17. They literally have the triangle with the eye in it right in the background on the chalkboard as they're walking through the school area. And back to Yuppie Ducks. Season 2, episode 23. Notice anything strange about those numbers? You got it. That is the Illuminati's area code for where their headquarters is supposedly supposed to be. No wonder why.
Wait, we know where the Illuminati's headquarters is?
It's rumor. It's like Area 51. Everyone knows there's aliens in there, and yet nobody does anything about it. Or that the milkman is located in Area 51
where is
as well.
the Illuminati's headquarters supposed to be?
Area code 223.
But
Look it up.
We know where that is, don't
Absolutely.
we?
Well, we don't know exactly where it is. We just know that it's within that area. We could search the whole area, which I've tried. I've spent countless hours on Google Maps trying to figure out where it is.
And you couldn't figure it out.
Well, that's because Google Maps purposely distorts the location so that you can't figure it out. And also, area code 223, Pennsylvania. That's Pennsylvania. You find that strange? Southern Pennsylvania.
Okay.
That's right close to DC, and Philadelphia are a famous national historic landmark. The Liberty Bell, the crack. Doesn't it all start to add up, Tim?
No! Nothing is adding up! What, the Liberty Bell? Okay, the crack.
Yes, don't you find it interesting that no one really knows how it cracked?
No
one knows the true
it's an
story
old bell.
of how it was cracked? Oh, they said it wasn't primed. Do you know how many bells are rung without it being primed and they don't crack? It cracked in such a way to symbolize it's a map showing where the Illuminati secret headquarters is, the underground fortress that they've developed, which there are 2 of, by the way.
I mean, this is just National Treasure 3. I mean, this isn't
You
a
think
fucking
they-
conspiracy anymore.
That's a Disney movie too.
Oh,
National Treasure.
Wait, are you saying that National Treasure is an actual
They
conspiracy?
focus
It's like
on-
a true story?
No, not in itself, but it talks about realistic facts. The clues they show aren't the true clues, but there are clues.
Wait. So Disney, who's supposedly the Illuminati, is putting clues in their movies.
Yes.
To
and
have
TV
you,
shows.
to have you discover their secret organization, the Illuminati, that they want to hide from you.
Well, if you're intelligent enough to figure it out, that's how they know who to induct. How do you think their population continues to maintain its status quo? Only with the most intelligent people who can see through this veil and understand what they're trying to show, despite them not showing it clearly. But not me. If once I get through that veil, once I see the truth, I will expose it. And they know that. That's why they have kept it hidden from me. In particular, like when I go on Google Maps, like I know that someone's hacked into my computer and has smudged the area that I am pretty sure their headquarters is. I've traveled there several times.
You've traveled. Okay, you've gone to southern Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's 4 hours away.
Okay.
It's in the middle of this field. In coordinates. Well, I don't dare reveal the coordinates on live air. But
why? Because you don't know them?
No, I know them. But if they knew how close I was, bang! I would be killed. I would be assassinated.
Well, what is around the Illuminati headquarters?
It's just fields. That's the strange part. There's nothing. There's no reason that there shouldn't be buildings, just a stretch of long highway and dirt roads that like lead to absolutely nothing. The roads just end. What's here? A camping site? No, that's just what they want you to think. That's what all the trailers and tents are there for, to hide that there's actually a secret entrance to the bunker.
And what's up with the Disney signature?
The 666?
Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Have you not been looking close? Didn't you work at Disney? How could you not?
No.
You must have been brainwashed. Tim, let me ask you, did they ever show you any tutorial videos to introduce you to the team?
Yes. And
my God.
that's Illuminati evidence?
Oh my God, no, that's evidence that you've been brainwashed, that you are just one of the many that can't see the truth because they've already scrambled your brains.
Again, wrap the fucking conspiracy corner up. Wrap it up.
All I'm saying is watch out. Watch out there. You never know who's a secret spy for the Illuminati, Tim. I'll keep my eye on you.
Oh, okay, we're fucking done.
Do you like farms and exotic animals and zoos? Well, come to the snail zoo and see all of our famous snails, like the big one with the red shell that we've named Gary from SpongeBob.
Is this your snail zoo?
No.
Okay, whose snail zoo is this? Come on.
No, this is terrible. This is
No.
bad. This is
What? The snail zoo? Come on. Get the hat out.
All right, fine. But only for the money.
No, we really believe in the snail zoo.
Go to Gary Snails. It's in Yapank. Now introducing slugs.
Tuesday is the new Thursday, the podcast that makes your boring Tuesday into a fucking great day.
All right.
We're here on International Money Day. It's been a fun day so far.
It absolutely has been. I think we've given people a lot of good advice. Mm-hmm. We had our World Series. Make sure to email us at Tuesdays the New Thursday. Get your vote out.
Get your vote in, yeah. We've also toned down the... there's more sportsmanship in the show now.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I guess.
Oh, okay. And I think on behalf of my sportsmanship, Pirates aren't normally sportsmen, which is very impressive, which I think almost adds to Pirates Cove, you know?
That you're so sportsmanship
Yeah, that you should send multiple votes, because we're getting 300 this week. Anyway, today we have Tuesday Trivia. You ready, Tom?
Let's do it. Let's start with the music. All right, so today for Tuesday's Trivia, I'll be reading you, Tim, 3 stories. One of them is true. All of them are outlandish, and you have to figure out which one's the truth.
Okay, I like it.
Right.
Do you have a name for today's game?
Today's game is
game name.
Today's game name is Name Game.
Okay. All right.
No, it's 2 lies and a truth. Story 1. All of these have to do with money, by the way. A store clerk was able to hold off a robbery at a gas station, managing to delay the robber until the police arrived, at which point the criminal gave up without a fight. The crafty clerk used sleight of hand to make it seem like he was filling up the criminal's bag with the money in the safe from behind the counter, but really only moving the same bills back and forth, giving the police enough time to respond to a distress call from another customer in the store. The clerk stated that he never thought his hobby as a magician would help save his life. Story 2. In Doha, Qatar, a spa opened up with a unique feature. They have filled up an Olympic-sized pool with their local currency, Qatari Rial, for their more wealthy customers to jump into, relax, and literally swim in money. The Qatari Rial, which is 4 to every $1 that fills the pool, is a mix of paper currency and coins, so you can Scrooge McDuck right into the deep end.
You had to bring it up.
The one complaint is the steep cost of using the cash pool, to which the staff replied, "If we want to maintain the pool, we'll have to refill it often." Story number 3. A private jet crashed due to engine complications while flying back to Chicago from Fairbanks, Alaska. All 5 people on board survived the crash, but had to fight against the frigid weather while they waited for Canadian Mounties to rescue them. In addition to other items, they had to burn the currency they had on them in order to stay warm. The owner of the jet stated after being rescued, "My ex-wife always said, 'I hope your money will keep you warm.' I'm happy to say that it did."
Alright, I gotta say, well done initially on all 3 stories. They all sound plausible. Okay? But, I can ask questions, right?
I guess so. I will decide whether I want to answer them or not after you ask them.
The first story, he was a magician.
He had a hobby as a magician.
Oh, so he wasn't like a
He
magician
he was a
before
store
he was
clerk.
a bank teller.
No, he wasn't a bank teller. He was a store clerk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't in a bank.
Yeah, it was like a gas station robbery.
Oh, okay.
He just had a hobby of being a magician.
Yeah, that sounds fake. Yeah. Alright, I mean... Yeah, well,
which one of these sound true?
All right, I think the quote's too good in the third one. I think this one's too easily made up. I think people actually swimming in money, despite being the most outlandish, I mean, if they were gonna do it, it would be in Qatar, but that means that it would be fake. But no, they're doing everything. They have like a building that rotates. It's crazy. They're doing everything. In
They have a
those
mall
countries.
with like a snowboarding cliff. Like...
Yeah, it's the Universal Studios.
Oh yeah,
is opening.
A lot of really. I didn't know that.
I think so.
That's
I think
pretty
they're
wild.
Opening a Universal in like the area.
Okay.
They got the World Cup illegally.
Illegally.
Unlike what Black Sam would have done.
He would have sold it for you to you for a higher price,
Yeah.
claiming it was the real World Cup. But very legal.
Very legal throughout the whole process. Okay, so I think all right, let me ask some more. So it's a swimming pool filled with like their paper money or coins? Coins. Right?
A mix, paper money and coins. Like if it was all coins,
But wouldn't the coins sink to the bottom?
I don't know how they keep it going.
Okay, and then the cabin. All people lived. Is Fairbanks is Fairbanks, Alaska, like a big town?
I'm not sure. I just found it off the news.
Okay, like all of these, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Like the truth I found off the news. The other two I made up. So so I don't have like all the information.
I think the Qatar one's real.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Story number 2.
I don't know. I want to get this.
Just to recap.
Yeah.
Story 1. The gas clerk attendant who used sleight of hand to delay a criminal and get him arrested.
Yes.
Story number 2. Qatar spa swimming pool filled with money. And story number 3. Aircraft crash where they had to burn money to stay warm.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
All of them are crazy.
Yeah, I'm going Qatar. I think one is a very good story. I hope one's real. I'm rooting for one to be real. I think 2 is real. Or maybe 3 you're like, oh well, this is the story, and then you made like 2 mild stories.
Well, so you're gonna stick with 2?
I'm sticking with 2.
It is 3, actually.
Oh, see, it went mild.
It is 3. I'm
crazy.
sorry, I don't want to.
That's crazy, though.
But like they burned their money along with other items. Like obviously they kept
Like
their clothes, but
dogs.
like whatever like material they're able to scrap from the plane and burn, they did. But the Mounties found them pretty shortly, like within the day.
So that's what? So they were like chilly, and they're like, well, we gotta burn the money.
No, it was hours that they had to wait.
Oh, okay, fair
But
enough.
like it wasn't more than a day.
But I'm still confused by they were burning things and
To stay warm.
I know. But like, meaning money was right off. If they discovered them an hour, there's some weird things in this story.
Like when you have a private jet, I guess like money. Well, I think they used it as like kindling of some sort. That would be my assumption, but
All right,
it was just the news story.
it's interesting. I like it.
Well,
I'm gonna talk about that at like my dad's
funeral.
retirement party. You fucking asshole.
All right, so Tim, for International Dollar Day, I think it's only right that we talk about the stock market.
Absolutely.
But I don't know about you. I don't know much about the stock market. Do you?
I've never even heard of it.
Well, that's why for you folks at home, we brought in a special guest, Finance Jones. Finance Jones, how you doing?
Good.
All right, so first question for you. For new investors, what do you think the best strategy is?
They need to sell every stock that they have.
Okay, so Finance Jones, they don't yet have any stocks.
That's a good start then.
Okay, we've established that they have no stocks.
Good. That's a good start then.
Wait, so your advice to beating the stock market is to have no stocks.
Once you had no stocks, you gotta buy some stocks. Well, Yeah, but what should you buy in first?
Well, I'm gonna give you a little secret. You're gonna buy into Finance Jones TV show. Finance Jones teaches you about playing the game.
Oh, that sounds like a very educational TV show about the stock market and trading.
Well, it sure is. That's gonna be your first investment.
Okay, Finance Jones. This is an exclusive interview with Finance Jones. Where were you during the 2008 stock market collapse?
Hiding.
Hiding? Where were you hiding?
In an underground bunker in southern Pennsylvania.
Really? Sounds like Tom had his hand in this.
Wait. You were in an underground bunker in southern Pennsylvania?
That's right, and they called me Underground Jones back in those days.
Wait, Underground Jones, where was this? Where were the coordinates?
Well, I'm not Underground Jones now, I'm Finance Jones now, but back then I was known as Underground Jones.
Wait.
Because I was living underground.
But where were you living underground? Finance Jones, where were you living underground?
I cannot say my coordinates for my underground bunker.
No, come on. No, you have to let me know. You really I've been searching
I will
for
leave
this.
I will leave this show, sir. I feel very uncomfortable right now.
No.
I do not feel comfortable talking about Underground Jones' backstory. I'm here to talk as Finance Jones.
No, but you gotta let me in on Underground Jones. What's the story behind all this? Like, Tim, back me up here.
No, if he doesn't want to say, I mean, he doesn't have
I'd
to
like
say.
to get back to the finance if we could.
Yeah, okay, let's ask, so, how did you, no, Tom, shut up. How did you buy stocks in the, to make yourself come out of the 2008, financial crisis?
I had more stocks than I care to mention.
Okay, can you mention, so you sold them?
No.
So, what are you doing with the stocks now?
I am selling them to people I trust.
Oh, so you're creating kind of like a trust fund where you can...
I am creating my own stock market.
What? Your own stock market?
Yeah, you buy stocks directly from me. I buy all the stocks from companies. I buy every stock they have, and then I sell their stock.
Wait, this is ridiculous. So you're taking the stock.
I intend to buy all the stock there is to be bought from the stock market, and then they have to buy from me. Finance Jones.
Wait, okay, so you're
It's the Finance
this is ridiculous.
Jones stock market.
This is ridiculous. You're buying every stock
Yes,
in the stock market or for certain companies?
that is correct.
Okay, that didn't answer.
In the stock market or all the companies?
I am buying all the stock.
All of them.
I raised stock when I was a child, and I feel that I know the stock better than any who.
What are you? Who is this?
Are you talking about animals? Like, are we on the same page here?
At the stock market where they sell chickens and hens
Okay,
and parts of apple and
Tom, where did you find this guy?
He's a trusted
I know.
individual.
Listen to stock.
He's a famous
Listen
guy.
to Finance Jones.
His name's Finance Jones. You can't get more trustworthy than
I
that.
was Underground Jones.
Why are you bringing that up again?
Cause
I thought you didn't want to talk about that.
I have Tourette's.
Okay. This guy's really weird.
I'm sorry, Tim.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like bring him in
No,
here
that's
to like a recording
you
booth.
see,
Like,
this is kind of horrifying.
and he kind of smells weird.
Yeah, can we get security?
Please buy my stock
Okay.
at financejones at
right, here they-
gmail.com. No,
I'm sorry,
no,
fans.
no.
We're taking him out now.
FinancialJones@gmail.com.
That was a mistake. We're just having some technical difficulties right now. We'll be back with Game on the Spot momentarily. All right, Game on the Spot.
Okay, again, this is not about games anymore.
It's not about drinking.
It's not about
about
drinking
drinking
games, but it's more about celebrating the holiday. It's not
Right,
just...
right.
Yeah, we've taken away... I mean, the drinking element and game element can still be included in this segment,
Right.
but they're not the dominating factors anymore. So, a fun way to celebrate International Money Day.
Champagne.
Champagne. Always fun. You know, you shake it up, you pop the cork out,
And you act like a rich douche all
and,
day.
yeah,
It's-
and you get the big champagne glass tower.
Yeah, and you just make it pour into each other. You pile them up in a way that, like, the top one overflows into the ones below it. It's really cool and easy to do if, like, you know how to do it.
Yeah, very scientific.
Yeah, scientific, but, like, I mean, any chump can do it.
Yeah, any southern hick, you know.
For real, I bet Finance Jones could do it. But I'd rather not
No,
talk
I
about
don't,
him
I don't
ever
think
again.
he can. Yeah,
He kind of bugged me out.
I think he's off the show. Okay, a fun challenge that you can do. Try and break the money record.
For most money one person could have.
Yeah, so make as much money as
Like trillions of dollars.
Yeah, be the first human being to make $1 trillion and invest it in our show.
That's a good idea. If you can do that by next week, email us with a photo of your bank account information, and that'll be good enough proof. And we'll be like, "Holy shit, he did it!"
And we'll
give you a prize.
We'll mention your name on the show.
Yeah, and send you a prize. I mean, to the person who has everything, what's a good enough prize for you? And I'll tell you what. A sneak peek at a background, behind the scenes YouTube video.
And we'll also invite you in and have an exclusive interview with you, the richest man on the planet Earth.
Absolutely. That's some good sounding rewards, if you ask me.
Another fun thing that you can try out is break the record for most money stolen.
Ooh,
You know,
like go up to the person who succeeded on the first challenge
Yeah.
and take all of their money. Send us a picture of your bank account
and
and
again-
their bank account to show the transfer.
And we'll invite you both on the show, you
Oh,
know,
that-
to get an
ooh,
interesting
that's
feud.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
It's spicy. One thing you can celebrate: fill your bathtub up. I know this was the fake story, but you can fill your bathtub up with money, take a bath in it, Scrooge McDuck style, and enjoy. I mean, you probably won't be able to fill up a whole Olympic-sized pool, but a bathtub's not too bad.
Or learn some magic tricks and
That seems a lot less.
get your business robbed and see how long you can keep the guy in by only using sleight of hand.
Try not to get shot while doing it, though. That would be bad news. Bad news
Or you
bears.
can like really piss off a guy, like say, "Hey, I'm sleeping with your wife." You know, really get at him and make sure that he has a gun and see how long you can distract him with sleight of hand.
That one doesn't make as much sense. I feel like,
Well, you're using money.
yeah. Well,
with
I
your
mean,
sleight of hand.
we're not telling you how to play the game.
Yeah,
Once
again,
we're
not-
we're not gonna make all the rules for you. We're just coming up with some.
We're the
loose ideas.
brainstormers.
Yeah.
We're not the executors.
Yeah. Another fun way to celebrate it: email tuesdayisthenewthursday at gmail.com with a link to your PayPal account and give us $200. That would be great.
Yeah, which is always a fun. That's
Probably
my
the best-
favorite game.
I mean, really, all holidays can be celebrated this way, but especially on Finance Day.
Yeah,
And we're sorry about
love Canada.
that jet crash in Canada, by the way.
that happened in Alaska.
No, it happened in Canada. The Canadian Mounties.
Oh,
came up to
got
save them.
there within hours to
within a day. That's 23 hours they have to work with.
And they
man.
burned their money. Yeah.
It's not my story. It's...
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, why didn't they use napkins? I mean, it's...
So,
other fun games.
Monopoly. Monopoly's a solid finance day game.
Yeah.
Or International Dollar Day game.
We should play Monopoly on the show one time.
That would be a lot of fun for everybody.
Yeah,
It'd just be like, but like in total silence because we're getting really into it.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we're all sitting in isolated booths
Yeah.
and we're all wearing gloves. So we don't know who's... This is the fun game that you can play. You build isolated booths, and you have a one of those mirror thing. You have 4 sides, so there's only 4 players, and you have
The two-way mirrors?
Yeah, 2-way mirrors. Okay, and they're all looking at the Monopoly board, and then you have these gloves that can pick up dice and can move the pieces, and then there's a man standing in the middle area who's the banker.
And he's just pissing all over the board.
Yeah, he has the freedom to do what he wants.
I mean, you can't stop him. You're in an
Yeah.
isolated booth. All right, so just a reminder, today was Game 3 of the World Series, Pirates Cove versus Conspiracy Corner. We're going back, unfortunately, to...
Fortunately, we're going back to the old formula, because Pirates Cove is going to win again, and Pirates Cove is...
So send in your votes, tuesdayisthenewthursday at gmail.com. Put in your favorite segment, such as Conspiracy Corner, just as an example.
Or Pirates Cove.
Just send it over to us, and we'll take it into account.
Yeah, and we're going for 300 emails today. Or 300 comments, you can do either one.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
another
yeah.
thing.
If you want to comment, if you don't feel like emailing or you're not like old and boring.
And the same rule that was in effect in the episode 4, Culinary Day, is still in effect, which you have to send the Pirates Cove email before you send an email.
Why do you say that? No, you don't have to do any of that. Just in the
you
comment
have
section
to.
below, just say Conspiracy Corner or CC for short. Preferably the full thing, so Tim doesn't...
Well, yeah, no, if you say CC, it's not an official vote. And
All
you
right,
have to make
say-
sure you spell conspiracy right. I get the gist with pirates; it's an easier word. Whereas
that's
conspiracy,
ridiculous.
that would be confusing. Anyway, okay, we're moving on.
back to soapbox.
Oh yeah, we're doing our soapboxes. Okay, Tom, you're up first. I got the timer right now.
All right, sounds good.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just talk to you about the importance of background screenings. So if you don't know someone and you're bringing them in for like an important like interview or a job or something like that, like you got to make sure you're getting the right person. Like look into their background history, go on their Facebook, like do that sort of thing. Like make sure they're not just complete nutcases and they actually know what they're talking about and they're applicable to the job. I mean, some of you may have noticed the guest we had on today was a little wacko. So next time you better bet that we will do a more thorough job with every guest that we bring on. The guest from last episode, also a little wacko, but with Stan Lee's son, you can't...
Yeah, he's famous.
Yeah, he's famous. I mean, what background search do you really need to do on him, right? But yeah, for all future guests, we'll make sure to put them through the rings.
Yeah, that's definitely a good side note to have. We promise we'll make the Tuesday is the new Thursday, delivered for the very first time. The Tuesday is the new Thursday promise that we will do a background check. And Tuesday is the new Thursday promising is the strongest form of promising. It's like a diamond infused with aluminum bond that it's unbreakable. It's stronger than that. This is gonna be a new saying.
I'm gonna start your minute.
Okay.
Wait. But before we stop, please do not email financejones@gmail.com. But if you have any information on the underground bunker, please email me. Go ahead,
I'm
Tim.
pretty sure he was lying about that.
Your minute's starting.
Okay, for my soapbox today, I am going to talk about a famous celebrity, Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr., and his net worth is $15 million. And you might be wondering, wow, that's a little bit low. I don't know why. Well, here is a lesson that you can take from Money Day. Money isn't happiness for everyone, but it makes people pretty happy. But this isn't including his food and enterprise company. This isn't including his the cost that he could sell his Oscar for, which is Cuba Gooding Jr.'s only Oscar. I mean, that's worth $15 million in itself. There's a ton of other reasons. He hasn't yet cashed all his checks that he made for the bobsled movie he was in, which he hasn't cashed his checks for any of the movies he made past that. He's been, just so you know, Cuba Gooding Jr. has enough money and he's happy.
Email tuesdayisthenewthursday at gmail.com and send us $200 from your PayPal account.
Yeah, and a joke. There's a chance that you'll be making money if it's a really funny joke.
We'll put it on our new book.
We'll put it in our new book.
We'll give you credit.
And you'll get commission on it.
Yeah, a slice of the royalties.
But if it's not a funny joke that we use, you will not get commission.
So with that,
see you next Tuesday!